Is there a previous relationship? Of course, there are others who come to pester you, but you're not willing to cut them off. Wouldn't it be a waste not to take advantage of it next time? TSMC has moved to the United States. I don't know if this will leave Taiwan empty, but no matter what, tomorrow's season of greed will follow last year's season of chaos. Everyone wants to return to the basics and chase after money. And next year, any dream will still require money to achieve. Next year, the destructive star and Hualulu will soon depart, and everyone hopes that in the midst of turmoil, they can satisfy their own desires in life. This means that next year will be a time of wealth redistribution.
Amidst global geopolitical changes, TSMC's US move carries significant implications. Considering the semiconductor market, Taiwan and US stock markets, global investment opportunities and commodities, how can we position ourselves so everyone achieves their dreams?
Let me explain to everyone how the overall situation will unfold next year, what your personal financial luck will be like, and quickly teach everyone the financial knowledge needed for next year's wealth redistribution, so that all the wealth comes to us. Hello, everyone. It's that time again, where we debunk all kinds of myths in metaphysics. As always, if you enjoy this series, please subscribe to our channel. I'm almost at 50,000 subscribers now, but we're still a long way from 100,000. If we reach 100,000, YouTube will send us that award plaque, but who knows when we'll get there. So if you like our content, please support us. Please help us to generously share this valuable content and subscribe to our channel so that many more individuals can truly learn about this important subject matter and not be intimidated or put off by all those strange, confusing TV shows or the various superstitions about fate and destiny. These are incorrect ideas that have been hyped up, and they can even affect our outlook on life. All right, today we're going to talk about something that everyone often discusses, whether there really are karmic entanglements from past lives. We often see that whenever a celebrity cheats or gets cheated on by their spouse, or there's a love triangle, or, well, we always see these things. Some teachers jump out and say, oh, it's because of their karmic entanglements from a past life. This person, for example, was a disciple at the side of the Queen Mother of the West in a previous life. Then, by accident, they knocked over something belonging to the Queen Mother, which led to certain consequences, and that's why they have these karmic ties from a past life. Or, in a previous life, she was a princess during the Qing dynasty, and because she got entangled with a commoner, she was supposed to be betrothed to a prince. The prince then hunted down the commoner, which led to... Isn't it true that every time there are always people like this who come out and say these things? I always wonder about it every time. Why are there so many celestial princes, beautiful heavenly maidens, and powerful immortals who frequently descend to the vibrant island of Taiwan? Why are there so many incredibly diverse and fascinating kinds of these captivating stories that are uniquely found here in this particular region? Such magical stories. Why do they do this? Because, well, people love to hear these kinds of stories. Because when he can't solve the problem using the actual theories of fate, he can only tell you a mythical story, one that you can't verify, can't prove, and can't possibly know to explain it to you. All right, so there's an explanation. This explanation includes the fact that many people want to understand what their past life was like, whether they even had a past life. Just like I often say, working in this kind of field, of course I have religious beliefs, and I also believe in past lives. Even when it comes to fate studies, here we've talked with everyone about fate studies before. It is absolutely, absolutely not statistics. If someone tells you that fate studies are statistics, then they are definitely an outsider who doesn't understand it. They're just outsiders. Because you see, statistics could never reach the level of fate studies. There's only one possibility. Yes, when we broaden our perspective, it's like that saying we read as kids. The summer insect does not speak of ice. The cicada, its life is so short, it simply can't comprehend anything beyond summer. Oh, it can't understand anything except for summer. What are the other seasons of life like? So of course we have past and present lives. Of course we keep reincarnating in various forms. So when you look at this from a macro perspective, that's how you start to understand how fate studies should be deduced. All right, so there must have been a group of people back then who understood this, so they wrote down and organized these principles for us to use, right? But do we truly and genuinely need to attribute absolutely everything to these so-called past and present lives, So does it mean that in my past life I had some entanglement with this person, like I borrowed soy sauce from their family and never returned it, and now, or I peed on their family's ancestral grave? So does that mean in this life I keep having entanglements with them and we need to discuss or consider things from this perspective? To be honest, often people will use the Buddhist concept of karma and reincarnation and twist it, not necessarily to create benefits for themselves, but maybe just because they don't really understand it, and so they end up using it in this way, which actually distorts the meaning. In reality, if we truly have unresolved issues with someone from a past life, then in this world, the lessons or tasks between us and that person are things we should actually work to complete. So during the process of completing these lessons, if the connection between us is a negative one, then when the lesson is finished, shouldn't we sever that bond? So is it possible that there are these kinds of negative entanglements? Oh, to be honest, from a religious perspective, including my own beliefs, I do believe in this. But in reality, is it really the case that just because of this so-called religious connection, I can't separate from it? That's actually unreasonable. Oh, that's actually unreasonable. Why do I say this? Because if this is truly a lesson we are meant to learn in this lifetime, then we should have choices in life. That idea of, if you don't pay back in this life, you'll have to pay back in the next. No, that's not right. You've already been beaten so many times. One of my clients was even beaten until her cornea detached. Yet a certain senior sister still told her, there's nothing you can do, just endure it. If you don't pay it back in this life, you'll have to pay it back in the next. Seriously, what are you even talking about? How exactly are you supposed to pay it back? Okay, in life, we can make choices. We don't have to just passively endure those kinds of situations. We really don't have to just accept them as they are. For example, we had a client who, for many years, couldn't let go of her first love. She was deeply attached and kept getting entangled with him. So, from her first love all the way until the time she came to see me, it had been 18 years. During all that time, she kept getting entangled with her first boyfriend, and as a result, every relationship she had after that ended because of this first love. Because when she was in a good relationship with someone, it would turn out that she was still entangled with her ex-boyfriend, so of course they would break up. There were even times when she was accidentally caught cheating. This made her feel miserable. She was in so much pain and asked, "Teacher, will I never be able to break this off for good?" To break off this relationship cleanly. In fact, this guy's a cheater, abusive, basically a scumbag. If you list the criteria for a scumbag, he checks all the boxes. He hits her, does all sorts of things, you name it. But she just feels like she can't leave him. She just can't. She went to ask many temples, many spiritual sisters, many teachers, and they all told her the same thing. She even has a guandao at home. That because she wanted to cut off bad romantic ties, so she brought a guandao home. So I asked her, after bringing the guandao home, did it actually cut off those bad relationships? No, it didn't. So she felt very troubled. I said, have you ever thought about it? That just means they were lying to you. Exactly. Why would you think that if the guandao couldn't cut off those ties after you brought it home, it was your own problem? Clearly, they were just deceiving you. The guandao is powerless. It's completely useless, yet you still thought it was because the entanglement was too severe, so even the guandao couldn't cut it off. That's how it is with fortune telling. People often, when they can't face how to deal with things themselves, will just shift the responsibility onto intangible things. All right, then he said to me, "Teacher, seriously, oh, you don't know. I've really sought help from so many people, spent so much money, but we just can't cut it off. We've tried rituals, set up formations, and even when I moved, he could still find me." Later I asked him, after seeking help from so many people, have you ever thought about going to the police? He said, "Teacher, why would I go to the police for something like karmic ties from a past life?" I replied, if there was someone you didn't like hanging around downstairs at your place, wouldn't you call the police? Oh, but that's not someone I don't know. I said, but if he hits you, takes your money, forces you to have an abortion, someone like that is your enemy. If your enemy is downstairs at your place, if your enemy is downstairs and you still wouldn't call the police, why wouldn't you call the police? Because you don't see him as your enemy. So, pillow flower, if you want to get rid of a peach blossom entanglement, it's much faster to go to the police. Definitely don't go grabbing a broadsword. That client, he immediately realized it on the spot. I told him, actually, the main issue is someone keeps pestering you, but you're not willing to cut things off. You still give him chances. You're still willing to accept him. By giving him chances, by accepting him, if he doesn't hit you next time, wouldn't that be a waste? After all, as long as he begs sincerely after hitting you, As long as he kneels, as long as he cries, you'll forgive him. So next time he hits you, all he has to do is kneel and cry again, right? What's so hard about that? So, is this some kind of entanglement from a past life? No, it's just that you're unwilling to cut things off yourself. Later on, this client really did take my advice. The next time her ex-boyfriend showed up, she called the police right away. Now, she's happily married to her current boyfriend, and they even have a child together. A lot of the time, these so-called lessons we have to learn are actually just about making you face those emotions you can't seem to shake off. It's like wanting to eat late-night snacks. That's your lesson to learn. You want to eat late at night, and then you gain weight. So if you can't get rid of the habit of eating late-night snacks, then you'll just be overweight. Overcoming this habit of eating late at night is your lesson to learn. The reason you have this kind of tangled situation is actually because you should cut it off. What you should do is figure out how to make rational and sound judgments for yourself. Instead of telling yourself, oh, we're entangled from a past life, there's just nothing we can do, that's just what the master says. Or, I went to pray to Guanyin Bodhisattva, and Guanyin Bodhisattva told me the same thing. Come on, Guanyin Bodhisattva would never say something like that. Exactly. As for Christianity, I'm not sure, but since we worship Guanyin, I can say that truly benevolent deities would never tell you things like that. A truly good deity would always tell you to adjust your mindset, to find ways to make your life better. They would never tell you, just endure it, let him hit you, and if he beats you to death, well, that's just repaying your debt from a past life. Come on, would a deity really say something like that? Oh, that's impossible. You have to believe one thing. If this is a being wiser and more advanced than us, how could they possibly say something like that? This just doesn't make sense. Arguments like this, these are the kinds of things only rural folk or uneducated fishermen would say, people who haven't developed the ability to think critically. Only they would tell you things like, if you don't change your name, your whole life will turn out a certain way. If I change my name to Spirit, does that mean I'll become a spirit? If you don't endure his torment in this life, then in your next life you'll still have to change. So, is there such a thing as past and future lives? Of course there is. At least that's what I believe. Because if there were no past and future lives, all these different kinds of fortune-telling and fate studies wouldn't exist. Especially when it comes to the profound and intricate system of Zi Wei Astrology, I completely and wholeheartedly agree with this particular sentiment. However, a crucial question arises. Can we truly and solely attribute all the complex and often challenging entanglements and relationships we experience with another individual to our past lives and karmic connections? Or maybe you should consider that it might just be because you can't let go or because you're unwilling to give up. Next time, try calling the police to cut off a toxic relationship. We have public servants, so there's no need to spend so much money. Instead of performing rituals or trying to win over the official sword or the treasured sword. All it takes is a phone call to the police, and that's it. Saves time, effort, and even helps with promotions. Thank you, everyone.